This video demonstrates the installation of a new Keeney adjustable fill valve. The first step will be to empty the water from the toilet tank. To do this, first shut off the water source and then flush the toilet. Once the toilet tank is drained, start by removing the existing water supply line from the tank. Next, remove the lock nut that's holding the current fill valve in place. You may want to have some towels or a bucket handy to catch any remaining water that may leak out during this step. Now, from the top of the tank, remove the existing fill valve assembly. Now we need to adjust the fill valve to the correct height. Your new fill valve adjusts easily and securely to the correct height by following these steps. First, pull down the safety ring. Next, twist the shank and pull down to adjust the height. Lock the shaft back into place by simply turning the shank and replacing the safety ring. Repeat this process until you reach the desired height. To determine the correct height for your tank, first locate the CL, critical level mark, found on the side of your fill valve. When the fill valve is installed, this mark should be at least 1 inch above the top of the overflow pipe, per plumbing code requirements. Removing only the lock nut, insert the threaded end of the valve through the hole in the tank. Screw the lock nut onto the shank and gently tighten. Reconnect the water supply line, hand tightening only. Make sure not to over-tighten either of these nuts. Now, we need to install the overflow tube. Place one end of the overflow tube onto the fill valve assembly. Stick the other end into the overflow pipe. Cut the overflow tube just long enough to reach into the overflow pipe without being stretched or kinked. Clip the overflow tube to the top of the overflow pipe with the included clip. Now, turn on the water and check for leaks at all connection points. To adjust the water level, simply perform the following. Depress the push button on the side of the float and raise or lower the float until the desired water level is achieved. Adjust the shutoff point to match the level on the flush valve or the toilet tank wall. If the water level is not marked, adjust the shutoff at least 1 inch below the top of the overflow tube. You may need to flush the toilet a few times to reach the desired water level in the tank.